Whoa!
Jeff and Jeremy in the morning.
I asked you for something and you came through, and we were talking about Chinese food, and it's tough to find good Chinese restaurants. And so we did this when we started the show, and now over the past couple of hours, we've had quite a few people weigh in. Apparently, this place in Santa Maria called North China is something I have to try.
So I had to
Jeff was looking it up.
I had to look it up on Yelp because so many people were talking about it. It gets 4 stars on Yelp. I just from gleaning the responses, people like the amount of food. You get good value for what you order. People do not like the dining room. They say it's bland.
Who cares about the dining room? Do you go there to look at the dining room, or do you go in there to eat?
I think dining room is important.
Not for Chinese restaurant. The place I used to go in Shell Beach, and I'll probably still go back there. I just don't know what's going on lately.
Here's the thing, okay?
You like zero dining room aesthetics.
You're all about the sizzling rice soup.
Oh, I love the sizzling rice.
Do you want to hear what Michelle N. from Huntington Beach had to say about...
Yes, of course. Have you ever had sizzling rice first?
No, I have not.
Oh, my God. Okay. So they make the rice like Rice Krispies. So when they pop it in the soup, it pops and sizzles. That's why it's called sizzling rice soup.
Okay.
So good.
I don't know if I want to say anything. I don't want to start negative because she doesn't say nice things about the sizzling rice soup.
Okay, you don't have to say what she wrote. She doesn't like the sizzling rice soup?
She didn't like it.
Okay.
She said it reminded her of canned chicken noodle soup.
Okay.
And I'll just leave it at that.
Well, I don't know if all canned chicken noodle soup's that bad.
But, let's see. That's true. BR from Santa Maria. See, I only trust people from outside the area. I don't trust people from inside the area.
Why don't you trust locals?
Because locals are going to have local bias.
Okay.
You know that. I mean, we have local bias towards everything around here, right?
Well, there is a lot of local bias around here, yeah.
Okay. This guy's a vegan.
Okay, skip him. We do not need a vegan's opinion at all.
In life. That's just a good...
Sorry, vegans.
Joey. See, everybody from outside the area is giving it low. Joey's from Camarillo. He says the staff gets 5 stars. They're very nice and polite. But overall, he only gave it 2 stars.
Listen, Chinese food is a really hard thing to come by. You know, what do you know about the secret menu at a Chinese restaurant that only Chinese people know how to order because they order it in Chinese? If you speak Chinese,
no,
is this a rumor or is this a real thing? Like Chinese people don't eat the same Chinese food that that other people eat. They get a special because if that's the case, I want the real Chinese food. I don't know. I've heard this rumor.
Do you? Because I once dated a girl, and I went to eat food at her house. And she was from the Philippines, which is different than Chinese food, I know. So I'm not saying, but it's that whole...
Are you talking about when you went to Hawaii with her?
Yeah.
And they were eating the eyeballs of the fish?
Yeah. They fried a tilapia. They bought it whole at the market. They went to the Chinese food market to buy their groceries. And they bought the fish, and I'm like, oh, they'll just fillet it when they get it home. Nope. They popped it into a frying... They breaded it, popped it into the fry... But they breaded the whole fish. Like they descaled it a little bit with like some kind of like cheese grater or something, and then popped the whole fish in there. And I'm like, oh, that's an interesting way to eat it. I guess that's quick. You don't have to worry about filleting the fish. You just go ahead or skinning it for that matter. Just pop it in there. Maybe you eat around it. So you do eat around the skin, but they fought over the eye of the fish. They wanted to eat the eyeball of the fish.
Was there only one eyeball? There wasn't two?
So two eyeballs.
Did Dad get the other one or something? Does Dad always get one and then everybody else has to fight?
6 of us were sitting there eating, and they fought over the people that got the two eyeballs.
What about you? What'd you do? Well, everybody was fighting over an eyeball.
I slid back from the table.
Ooh, I'm going to sit this one out.
You know me. I'm not good about playing that polite thing where, just try a little bit of everything.
Yeah, you know. Jeff's the kind of guy that everybody could love something, but because they've touched it, no, I don't want to touch. No,
I'm like, I'm good.
I'm good.
I'll just sit over here with this rice. I ate rice. That's all I ate.
You didn't even eat any of the tilapia?
White rice with soy sauce. No. Not after everybody's grabbing over it and like getting in a food fight over it for the eyeball. And then they ate the eyeball in front of me. And that was gross. I don't want to see somebody eating an eyeball out of a fish.
No, what is it? The size of a large pea? Pop it in your mouth. Good to go.
They got so much joy out of eating the eyeball, too.
Anything else besides...
I will never eat an eyeball of anything.
North China?
Coming in? No, it's just everybody loves North China on our Facebook page. People are like, oh, wait, Golden China in Paso. Hold on a second. Somebody just wrote in.
I don't know
about this Golden China. Bill Jr. Or wait, no, who did this? Was it Bill Jr.? Yeah. The Golden China in Paso.
I can't go to Paso.
In the Albertson Shopping Center.
Okay.
But Bill also says that he eats the eyes and the brain of the fish. So, I don't know. I don't know if I can do that. Are they serving that up at the Golden China in Paso?
I don't know. Man, I just, they call it zipping the eyeball.
I'm not zipping nothing. Is that what it's called?
That's what somebody wrote in.
That makes it even sound grosser.
Yeah.
Hey, can I zip that eyeball? No.
So what do you order when you go to a Chinese restaurant then? Are you like sweet and sour pork, like just old school?
Yeah.
God, just give me the sweet and sour pork.
You know me. I'm that way with sushi, and I'm that way with, I get the orange chicken.
I try to convince my wife.
Pretty much everything that's popular at Panda Express, I'll order at every single Chinese restaurant.
Is anybody in disagreement with me that Panda Express is the best Chinese food we have on the Central Coast?
I am not, because I'm
telling you, I've never been disappointed.
Nobody's going to try to zip some eyeballs in that dining room while I'm there.
It's always fresh.
I'm cool with it.
I tried to get my wife to we went to that place you like over there at the.
I don't know if it's always fresh. They always give off that connotation that it's fresh.
The place you were talking about over by the Los Osos Valley.
I like that place.
And I'm like, come on, let's just each order a cheeseburger. Like, no Chinese food. We'll just order a cheeseburger and fries because they have it on the menu. And she wouldn't do it. I'm like, you suck so bad. Come on, let's try everything. We've never had the cheeseburger.
There's a Mexican restaurant where we grew up in Seattle called Azteca. And it was funny because they made the best, cheeseburger. They made cheeseburgers for kids because kids who go in there and don't like Mexican food, especially in the Pacific Northwest. Like, kids do not eat Mexican food. It's a kind of a rare thing. There's only a couple chain Mexican restaurants, and that's it. And I say chain, they're regional chains. Azteca is probably the largest of them all. But did you ever get the hamburger at the Azteca?
Oh, my brother used to all the time.
It is the best hamburger you could ever get.
Well, and the fries are really good.
Yeah.
Because the oil that they're frying everything else in makes the fries so much better.
So then I would, when I grew up and my tastes got a little bit better and I was okay to eat some Mexican food and they had excellent Mexican food, I would still gravitate back to the cheeseburger because it was so good.
Best cheeseburger in town.
It was the best cheeseburger. Bill writes in, he says, Del Taco's cheeseburger is good, too. I gotta try the Del Taco cheeseburger.
Well, Del Taco's a fast food restaurant, right?
I'll try it. I didn't even know they had cheeseburgers.
Subscribe to the Jeff and Jeremy podcast now on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google, and YouTube. It's your Central Coast commute-friendly podcast.